signal. It's time for football. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. They sprang the big upset last week, knocking off the number 2 seed. See if they have any more magic left in store. The other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys, the number 1 seed, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. We'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up. You understand, you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of you?
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. That's Pierce in motion. On the ground, it's Ingram. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately it stresses your quarterback.
Well, we have the moment only take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Ingram.
36 on the carry. He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. His offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Mike, when we pulled into the parking lot this morning, I mean, the place was packed. These fans have been looking forward to this game for weeks. They're well rested coming off the bye. Best team in the conference all season long. They understand they're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, and their moment is here.
At the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. We're trying to run for it with Henderson. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is fourth down. Patriots running for the punt. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Browns offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's a run with Ingram. And he'll work forward for about 3. And second down. He'll drop the throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down to the 35-yard line.
First down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. That's Pierce in motion. To the air now on first and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? You just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Now they'll set up to throw. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel is Patriots set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
On a mark him down, just shy of the 40. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. He skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. From the 44 now, here's second and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, New England.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this one might leave you a couple, but it does show you that ability that he has.
It's second and 8.
On second down, it's May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to do this.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he throws his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion. They'll run. It's Ingram. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Start the second. Browns in control of the football. Here's a 2nd and 12. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's Ingram. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now gun, here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Try the right side with Henderson. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards.
Here's May. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, we spent a lot of time talking about the elite athletes we have working along the defensive line, and it's always in the context of who's the best pass rusher. who's able to affect the quarterback the most. But how about their overall impact in the passing game? How about their ability to drop back off the line of scrimmage in maybe a short zone, an intermediate zone? And if the ball is thrown within their range, they're more than capable of hauling in the interception.
Now a run on first down. And they'll manage to kick this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Let's stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Safe pick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards.
Made out on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
Less than 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is May. Quick throw taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
On play action, here's May. The ball deflected
There you go.
a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
23-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, here's May. And he'll take it on in. Tayshaun Fiji. Touchdown, Patriots. Narvison for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Pats move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So Narvison now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening has the 30. They finally get him down, and he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
Now give on the ground. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this one blown up. Good serve. Wasn't played back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point attempt. Still to come. His kick is good. And the Browns will open up a 6-point lead. Kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Off the play fake, it's May. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. May to throw on 2nd down. He's found his receiver, Butte. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throw again is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
2 turnovers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to tuck it and go. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. As the stop, it was just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets under there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll get a timeout. Cleveland ready for their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
1st down, Cleveland.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. His man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is caught by Pierce. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Browns first
They'll
down.
look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a loose football. And one of the Browns is in there. And yes, Cleveland able to retain possession. Halftime coming up. We'll get you now to Scott Hanson, our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back at Saturday's action. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And it's Puka Nacua. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 44 yards, and you can rack it up. It's a touchdown. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers at home to take on Washington. And this is the running back. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Commanders pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the LA Chargers. And this is the Titans wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Titans are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Now, May. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. While we have a moment, I want to take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. We'll go play action with May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he's in. Mason Coutee. Touchdown, New England. some spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. The Patriots are taking the lead by a point here in the third. So Narveson now, after the touchdown, will kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. That's great games. He takes a big shot there on that return. The Browns offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of and 3rd down. Coming up.
36. That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Hill look to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a 1st down. It doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And there'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Patriots offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion. On the ground, it's Ingram. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 9.
Now this looks like a design run. This will not do the trick. They stuffed him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's loosened down. He picked up the first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
If they broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. I'm this coordinator. I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if we can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, here's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It is third and 10.
Third and 10.
Here to throw. To throw is May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Ferguson's kick is good. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him. so we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
I should probably sign ahead, boy, because I got hot hands, boy. That Jake, you got a chip. I made him a little mouse drip. Now that rapper pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap to pay my bills.
Receiver in motion, going right. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the woes in the running game continue. We're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Toss left side, caught by his running back.
We know they gave up that last completion, but that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This is taken at his own 30. We'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is May. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Crazy. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, everyone's going to focus on the play downfield. This touchdown might really occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Narveson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats are going to open up the lead to 8. So back this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And left side, it's caught. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Man in motion, heading right. Here's a run with Ingram. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Caught through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And now go down as an incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got his man right side. It's complete. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
Now Ingram. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. May gonna look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. We'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
May to throw on second down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu Latu, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. Now May is going to air this one out. Is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 57 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Once more, it's Henderson. The Browns say they have it, and they do. Boy, that one hurts. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. That issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's May. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Now Harbison for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will go up by 7.
Browns 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Drive will start on the ground.
Number 36 on the carry. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete.
complete on the slant. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Browns first down.
They'll run. It's Ingram. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Second and right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it comes out to the 20-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he's able to take it to the 30-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
On 1st down, and back to Henderson. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing now is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw now. Ned. Develops another catch for his favorite target. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard, and it's first and 10. They'll run, it's Henderson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Second and inches. Again, it's Henderson. He'll get about 4 out of the run. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now on first and 10. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. He's going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
Now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. This is first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, in trouble, and there he goes.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.